Hey guys, Mohammed Hendrik here. Um, I hope most of you know that I'm a business consultant and I'm a company secretary. I'm a founder of a company called NGKO. Started it in 2015 while I was in school, and the company is still running now. What we simply do at NGKO is to help people start, manage, and grow their businesses. So today tla be ke bua le lona about just starting a company, all the process involved in starting a company, because sometimes client o khona go tla go nna and tell me gore ke batla company e heletse a complete company, but that thing is really, it's really generalized for ke batla company e heletse, because first we need to understand what is it that you want to do, what is the business that you want to do. Yeah, okay. So when we get to starting a company or going through the process of starting up your company, the first thing that you need to do is to come up with a name. And normally I would advise people to come up with a general name so that they can be able to seize different opportunities without their name sounding funny. For example, you have a company like Mohammed Restaurant, and then we see you doing landscaping. So there's nothing wrong with that, but branding wise or marketing wise, it makes your item, your name seem funny. So first we apply for the name, and after we have the name approved, and then now we do the incorporation. Incorporation is when now the company is being registered so that you can be free to use that name. And then during the incorporation, you also appoint a company secretary. And also tomorrow I will be talking about what does a company secretary really do, because people don't understand what company secretaries do. So I'll make a video on that tomorrow. Then after we appoint a company secretary, we would do the share certificates, and then we would do the bank documents for you. And some people think that we go to the bank and open the account for you. No, that is not the case, because you are the owner of the account and the bank wants you at the bank. It is your signature at the bank. You are the signatory at the bank. Now, after the bank account is open, then we can do the tax clearance for tender purpose. That's what they refer to as, or simply the tax clearance certificate. That certificate is proof that you are tax compliant and you are registered for tax. If you have a tax certificate, it's proof of tax compliance, and it is required by many organizations, especially the government and the parastatals, if you want to do business with them. And then now, after you do that tax clearance, that is the basic company. Now from there, what depends on what is it that you want to do, what is the business that you want to venture into. That is what will determine your next step from there. Let's take a few examples. The most general one, people love supplies, because supplies, even doing the tenders is easy, because supplies, there is no technicalities in the bid. Yeah, it's simply a price war. Just fight using prices. The lowest bidder normally gets the item, while in other tenders there are other stages. There's the technical stage, which can be a bit complicated for them. So if you want to do supplies, then what you do is to do a supplier's license or an agent license. Councils are the issuing authorities for licenses. So if you want to operate in Molepolo, if you want to operate in Gaborone, Francistown, Bau, you approach the relevant council for that license. And with the license, they will require for you to have an office that they can come and inspect, so that they can be able to give you that license. And then after you have acquired that license, then we can do the PPDB. The PPDB or PPDB stands for Public Procurement and Asset Disposable Board. That is the board which is responsible for national procurement, and there's the PPDB Act that guides procurement. So you have to be registered with PPDB for you to bid for government tenders and parastatals. That is if you want to do supplies, for that example. But if, for example, you want to do a marketing firm, then if at all you are not going to be dealing with the government, then after tax clearance, you simply do your business. You simply carry out your business because there's no licensing, there's no regulation. If you want to do a tuition center, after registering your company, you can get into it right away. There's no regulation, there's no licensing on that. For example, if you want to do security, then you will need to do a security license from the Ministry of Defense. The Ministry of Defense is the issuing authority for security licenses. So different businesses require different licenses, and then some businesses don't require any licenses. For example, when you get to the works, which is the construction side of procurement, if you are not doing any business with the government, then there is no need for you to register with PPDB. And then the works side does not require any license, even if you want to do a business with the government. If you want to do works and you want to do business with the government, and what will require for you to do a PPDB, you need to have your staff, your employees who are qualified in those fields. For example, if you want to do electrical services and you wish to be doing business with the government and you wish to do to register with PPDB, you'll need to have an electrician who you'll be submitting to PPDB so that they can be able to approve your codes. So that is how it is different with different businesses when you want to start. So there is nothing like, I just want to do a complete company that does everything. It's impossible to have a complete company with PPD because that does everything, because you'll have to get maybe 100 licenses, and that is not cheap because different licenses have different requirements. Therefore, today I just want to talk to you about starting the business that you want to start, and all the items involved in there. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be talking about a company secretary. What does a company secretary really do? Because you need a secretary to open an account, you need a secretary to do this, you have to appoint a secretary. When shall I appoint a secretary? Can I start a business without engaging a secretary? All those answers, you'll have them in our day 3 of quarantine or extreme social distancing, as our president referred to it as. Thank you. Bye bye.